On Sunday, June 2nd, 2024, the Osun Development Association, ODA, hosted a grand reception, honor, and induction ceremony at the Radisson Blu Hotel, Ikeja, Lagos. The ODA, a non-partisan and non-sectarian organization, is dedicated to enhancing non-governmental development initiatives in Osun State. The event drew illustrious sons and daughters of Osun State, alongside other distinguished guests. Notable attendees included Dr. Segun Aino, OFR, Chairman ODA and Chief Host; Otumba Lai Oriwu, Group Director, Board of Odua Investment Company, representing His Excellency, Senator Jackson Ademola Adeleke, the Executive Governor of Osun State; His Imperial Majesty, Oba Adeyeye Enito Ogunwusi, the Ooni of Ife; Chief John Odeyemi MFR, Obashewa of Ile-Ife; Dr. Sheye Oyileye, Director General Development Agenda for Western Nigeria, Keynote Speaker; Professor Oluwaino, OFR, Member, ODA Foundation; Chief Inoolaji Abuaba and his wife, Oluri Abuaba; Otumba Mrs. Grace Titilayo Ponle, former Deputy Governor of Osun State, and her husband, Prince Tunde Ponle, OFR; Prince Julius Adelusi Adeluyi, OFR, former Minister of Health; Prince Bisi Olatilo, Chairman and CEO, Biscone Communications; Engineer Mrs. Joanna Maduka, MFR, first female fellow of Council for the Regulation of Engineering in Nigeria, Koren, and her husband, Engineer Vincent Maduka, OFR, renowned engineer and the first Director General of the Nigerian Television Authority, amongst many others. The ceremony began with the Nigerian national anthem. Dr. Aino expressed gratitude to God and welcomed the distinguished gathering. He provided an overview of the day's agenda, the historical background, eligibility for membership, and the future projections of the prestigious association.
I think this is the first time, I don't know, and the others can correct me if I'm wrong, this is the first time that ODA is giving this kind of recognition. It's going to be a regular event because there are so many people who have been in ODA, who have supported ODA. There have been so many of our leaders, governors, both military and civilian, who have done very, very well and cooperated very well with ODA. So I believe that subsequently there will be a lot more of this recognition that will be given to people that have served. We're also inaugurating today the Pioneer Council of Elders. As we are honoring our elders and creating a new structure for ODA, which I will allude to in my speech, we don't want to lose their services. So we want to formally create a council of elders, and they are all made of people who have the wisdom, the age, who are 75 years and above, who will be there as Babangbejo, who will be, giving us support and advice and guidance as things move on. So some of them are here today, and you'll be seeing them when they get to that. And of course, we are inducting 18 new members today, 10 distinguished men, and 8 highly distinguished ladies. You can see that we are gender balanced in ODA. 10 men and 8 ladies will be inducted today as new members. And of course, number 6, thought leadership by DG Dawn Commission on issues of development in Osun State, beyond rhetorics. Because I don't know if we have the people that champion for the state, for Osun State in those days, whether if you look at Osun State 30 years after, is it the kind of Osun State you envisage when you are planning for it? We need to ask that question. What has gone wrong? What do we need to do to make sure that we utilize the resources, the opportunities that we have in Osun to create the Osun State that we want? And lastly, it's an opportunity to socialize and network.
Entertainment was provided by the Black Edge Cultural Troupe and Trinity Band, enriching the proceedings with cultural performances. Prince Julius Adelusi Adeluyi delivered an ardent goodwill message, praising ODA under Dr. Segun Aino's leadership for its remarkable achievements.
On behalf of the Igbimaure Ekiti, more or less the equivalent of ODA, to rejoice, to congratulate, and felicitate with each and every one of you. Congratulations on this occasion. But seriously, an organization like the ODA is always needed in every state of the Nigerian space. But it must be made up of members who are almost sacrificial in their sense of contribution to the progress of the state. There must be people who are working for the cause and not the applause. And I look around and I find that these are the kind of quality people who have made up the ODA. Congratulations, and I'm very proud of you.
Otumba Lai Oriwu conveyed a message from His Excellency, Senator Jackson Ademola Adeleke, highlighting the significant achievements of his administration.
It is my honor and privilege to address this distinguished gathering of top leaders of professionals from Osun State, the state of the living spring. I cherish this opportunity to speak to accomplished indigenous people of my state who are contributing in no small measure to local, state, and national development. I have commendable records of your association and activities, your passion and individual growth, and your many additions to state developmental efforts are noteworthy. I say congratulations to all of you. Permit me to report at this point that our government is open for collaborations in various forms of public-private partnership as we have ambitious governance plan. We need, and clearly, we need the indispensable collaboration with associations and groups like this, yours, Osun Development Association. Presently, our government is working on the Alumni Governmental Partnership Board for School Development. We are strategizing on partnership to grow the state digital economy, education, health, and agriculture. I therefore extend hand of developmental partnership to ODA and other related associations. Join hands with us, transform Osun for the better. Our doors are opened. On this note, I congratulate the new members and the new inductees of this association. Thanks for listening, and God bless you.
Dr. Sheye Adeleye delivered a thought-provoking keynote address titled Beyond Rhetoric, Harnessing the Potentials and Opportunities for Development and Growth in Osun State.
Looking at the list of the honorees, it is easy to see that Osun State is blessed with a rich list of high achievers, people who rose to greatness on the launch pad of integrity, commitment, foresight, and hard work. And this is where I want to start my short speech, by challenging this group to make it a priority to nurture and mentor indigents of Osun State to become other high achievers like these esteemed members. I came here to congratulate and celebrate with the honorees. I've been told I have 5 minutes more. Nurturing young talents that could replicate or even surpass the achievements of our honorees should therefore be a top priority. There is a Joanna out there on the streets of Osogbo, an Alani combing the bush in Igbajo and setting traps for rodents, many Tundes in Ife, many Noolajis in Elisha. If these young people are to answer the surnames of our honorees, how proud would we be of them? We must therefore rise from this occasion and make it a deliberate course of action to make sure these young people become personalities worthy of the seal of respect that our honorees command in society today.
Special recognitions followed, with Folusho Gbadamosi, a young techpreneur, and Kola Aino, founding partner at Ventures Platform, being honored as Osun Young Trailblazers. The inauguration of the ODA Council of Elders was a highlight, conducted by Dr. Shegun Aino. The inductees included Professor Ulu Aino, OFR, Chief Inaolaji Abuaba, Prince Tunde Kmonle, OFR, Chief Benjamin Adigun, represented by his son, Kunle Adigun, Prince Duro Oyinlola, represented by Soji Akinleye, and Engineer Mrs. Joanna Maduka, MFR. His Imperial Majesty Oba Adeyeye Enitan Ogunwusi, Ooni of Ife, expressed his delight in witnessing the auspicious occasion, emphasizing the need to preserve traditional spiritual heritage and impart its knowledge to the younger generation.
You don't know what you have done for me. I've been looking for how to gather the elders of Osun, at least for me to actually have a picture with them and keep it. I am a student of history and I like to archive a lot of things. You have done me well today. Thank you so very much. And I will not take this for granted. Any day, any time that you are doing anything as far as ODA is concerned, even beyond ODA, I can see another elder statesman that I so much revere. I am so close to him, and any day I see him, we pick it from there. Please let me give him another resounding round of applause. Prince Adil Sebami. Eba mi patel fun Julie Pharmacy. Eba mi patel yen dada fun baba. I want to thank all of you and also our mothers. I want to thank you so very much for your support to ODA. So far, so good. I'm very impressed. You have really won my heart today by bringing on board the younger people, Osun Trailblazers. You're celebrating them. Please, I want you to give a resounding round of applause for ODA. It's a very, very good initiative, a very good one that you are actually doing. May God Almighty continue to bless you and bless all the works of your hand.
A tribute was then paid to the departed founding fathers of Osun State, followed by the presentation of awards to the newly inaugurated Board of Trustees, including the chairman, Dr. Segun Aino. The event also featured the induction of new members by Mr. Demola Fabumi, chairman of the membership committee, ODA. Professor Oluaino, speaking on behalf of all honorees, expressed appreciation to the organizers and attendees for making the event memorable.
Responsibility is responsibility. If we are called upon for as long as we are alive, I think we should respond. There will be no excuses. Thank you very much, Mr. President. Thank you, the executive. Thank you, all those who have done the running around. And this is the biggest event that ODA has witnessed in my own lifetime. Thank you, and I hope that those of us who are waiting to be honored, yours will be bigger. And it will be because you have made a bigger contribution to the development of the association. Thank you very much.
The grand event concluded with a vote of thanks by Lola Agoronti. Trinity Band then provided exhilarating music as guests departed, marking the end of a successful and memorable evening.